All right, we're doing a really simple trip. It's going to be a left turn out of the parking lot, right turn here, and a left at the light up ahead. 3 turns. Should be fine. What normally happens though is when I pull out of the parking lot, it turns right instead of left. Even though the nav shows left, the car decides to go right and then takes me up in these back roads. So I'm going to see what happens. Usually I go, across the street to Chick-fil-A, Ingles, that area over here. I'm going to Starbucks down here this time. So it may route me a little differently. We'll see. If it does take me up onto these roads, then it'll probably route me differently back. But we'll see. First of all, we're just going to see if it'll take me the correct direction out of the parking lot. And turned right when there was another car coming, and again it's going to take me up this hill. And as I've said before, this road is extremely steep. It should not be going that fast either. I can't see anything because of the sun. And whoa. Yeah, I could not see the stop sign until it was over the hill. I should not do that. The only reason I knew the stop sign was there was because I've been up here before. And full self-driving disengaged. I don't understand. It'll disengage itself and just kind of make a small ding sound. And I've never seen cars up here before. Oh, see, that was disengagement. That sound. I don't think of that as a disengagement. It was not gonna go. It's having a lot of trouble. Yeah, I know I'm going off the road. I had to. All right, so it's put the speed back up. I think it's having a lot of trouble with that bright sun. Yeah, it just disengaged. And all it does is make a ding sound instead of the normal disengagement sound. And you don't even realize it. This icon is so tiny now. My wife actually mentioned this yesterday, that she can't tell immediately whether she's an autopilot or not. Because it's so tiny, it's like that indicator used to be so big. And now with the sound just being a light ding, which is normally the sound it would make, at a green light or something like that, you just don't know that you're no longer in autopilot or full self-driving. So I think, let's see. Okay, so if I manually turn it off, it does the two-tone sound, that indicates that it's off. But if I just pull it out, it just does a single. Yeah, and I didn't know I just disengaged it. That's the sound it makes, with a green light or something like that. That's really not a good user experience to have that sound be your disengagement. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. I'm just driving and I put a little pressure on the wheel. Did you hear that? I wouldn't think that meant that I was disengaged, but I was. I didn't even realize a couple times back there that I was disengaged, because that sound is not your normal disengagement sound. I mean, it's similar to the sound like when you get close to a curb or a bush or something. Okay, come on. Come on, you're in the road, go. See, I just disengaged it. So if you're, riding along, you've just got a little weight on the wheel. Let this truck pass. So get a little weight on the wheel. I just disengaged full self-driving, and I really wouldn't have noticed that. The car stays so straight on its own, even without anything engaged, that you kind of forget that you're using autopilot or full self-driving. And it was getting in the incorrect lane. I'm not going left, I'm going straight across. The problem is, and you'll see it here, the navigation wants to follow this line, which kind of goes out and then across. Where I'm in this lane, where I'm facing that pole over there. So when I make this, when the light turns green, I'm going to kind of curve to the left and then go straight. It's not a straight line. The nav shows a straight line, which is a left turn only lane next to me. So again, the car is relying on bad nav data instead of looking at the lines and seeing the arrows on the road. It clearly shows it right here, a left turn. So, I mean, it sees the markings on the road, but it's following the navigation, which is incorrect. So I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna engage full self-driving here. I don't know what it's gonna do. There's cars beside me, so. Okay, so it made it fine on its own. But yeah, it's following that bad nav data again. I'm going to have a lot of disengagements, and there's no way robotaxi's happening as long as it's relying on nav data that sucks. So, yeah, don't know what the solution is, but something's got to be done there.